and we're underway in Patong, Phuket, Thailand for the highly anticipated rematch of the 2023 IBA Men's World Boxing Championships, where we had seen a silver medalist and gold medalist share their respective wins. However, tonight we watched the rematch happening here in a historic event taking place in Phuket, Thailand. This bout is officially scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds in a men's light middleweight 71 kg matchup, and will crown the undisputed pound-for-pound champion of the ring in the men's light middleweight division. Your 5 judges being represented here tonight ringside from Kyrgyzstan, Korea, Turkey, Uzbekistan, and finally Algeria. And when the action begins, your referee in charge of the action, the man by the bell, representing the IBA by way of the Kingdom of Jordan, with referee Rami Al-Bitar. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we reintroduce first, fighting out of the black corner. Tonight he enters the ring standing at a height of 177 centimeters tall, weighing in officially at 70.6 kgs. Presenting the former 2021 Kazakh gold medalist and the current 2023 IBA light medalist, silver medalist of the world. Please help me welcome Khanimdar Min Mirzalar Kharsalinizdan is Kazakhstan'dan Davlat Bekbaoov. And now, introduces his opponent, fighting out of the gold corner. Tonight he enters the ring, weighing in officially at 69.1 kg. Here is the former 2-time ASBC medalist, the undisputed 6-time Uzbek national champion, and the reigning undisputed 2023 IBA light middleweight champion of the world. Hurmatali Khanimlar va Janablar, Khush Kelipsizlar, East Fargana, Uzbekistan, presenting Asadhoja Muhyiddin Kujayev. The stage is set, our rematch is on. We await referee Rami Al-Bitar's final instructions to the boxers.
So that final they had in Tashkent back in May was won by unanimous decision by Muhyiddin Kujayev.
No then, no low blue. Listen to my recommend.
So these two now renewing their rivalry at a new weight, at the weight above. It's 71 kilos, so another 4 kilos to play with. That's nearly 9 pounds. Bekbaoov has used almost all of it. He's come in at 70.6. Muhyiddin Kujayev at 69.1, so he could maybe still do 67. And it was a Kazakh fighter who won gold at the World Championships and at the Asians at 71 kilos. Aslanbek Shimburganov, who I mentioned earlier on, who used to be a WSB fighter pretty much when that competition was in operation. He boxed for the Astana Arlans, and at that point Kazakhstan didn't really mix their WSB team and their AIBA open boxing team, so either you were a 5-round fighter or a 3-round fighter, which was a bit frustrating, I guess, for the WSB fighters. But see, that competition no longer with us, so he's slipped into World Championships and Asian Championships in recent times. Shimburganov, long-rangey fighter, really good jab. Left hand there from Muhyiddin Kujayev. But that's an aggressive attack from Bekbaoov. Referee just talking to him about use of the forearm. I don't think it was intentional there. He got his man back in the corner, then as soon as he had manoeuvred him into that spot, just let his hands go, looking for a big left hand there, Muhyiddin Kujayev. Just dipping to his right hand side and looking for that left again, but the right hand just came through there from Bekbaoov. Muhyiddin Kujayev has got a big wingspan on him. Does look to try and use it, just waving that jab and then coming in behind it with the left hand. Good left hand off the ropes on the inside there from Muhyiddin Kujayev. Long left, shoots down the middle. right into the body there from Muradin Kujayev as well, who's found the better shots in this opening round so far. Lots of intent from Bekbaouov. Well, the referee just having a word there with Muradin Kujayev about just holding that lead hand in front of his opponent's face and just waving it. Some referees don't like it, others will let it go there. Overtly illegal to try and land something, then I don't really have too much of a problem with it. The corner's just trying to get some air circulating around their fighters. There are some fans on in here, but all they're doing really is just moving around really, really warm air. Not really having any kind of effect outside of that. It is still ferociously hot in here. But that's the way it should be. Air-conditioned boxing arenas. No good at all. So the referee's just
Awesome boy,
found some things down to his displeasure, I think, at the start of the round. Maybe a bit of water that needs to be mopped up in the corner. Or something that needs to be moved, I think. I think a bag of ice just needed to be moved there. Be good to see Muradin Kujayev just use that jab more. As I said, he's got a real reach to him, but he pecks with it. Uses it really just to measure the distance for that left more than anything else. He never really snaps it out. Bekbaouov has got a kind of muscular approach. Steps in there, just looks to let his hands go. Left hand into the body, dipped his knees a bit there, dropped his height. Through that straight left, pretty much on the level. Landed around the chest of Bekbaouov. Bekbaouov through the right hand. I'm not sure if it landed absolutely clean. Combination there from Muradin Kujayev, but it didn't land heavy. The problem he's got here, Bekbaouov, is landing on Muradin Kujayev quite simply. Every now and again, when he steps into range, he shuts down his own space a bit. He's very, very eager to get his punches off. Muradin Kujayev really could just try and keep this on the outside. Otherwise, he sees you coming. He lost his balance there, Desmartov. That's quite rare. Throwing that left hand, he came over the top of that. Again, the referee's having a word with him about that use of the lead hand to the body there. As I said earlier, wants to be careful there because one more warning and he might lose a point over this 5-round format and see if he might just fade a bit. That's good stuff. In the final couple of rounds, keeps those hands low. He's got sharp reflexes. Feels like he landed the body shot there as well.
do'stlik kanaliga obuna bo'lib qo'yamiz. Bittadan like bosamiz, hamyurtimizni qo'llab-quvvatlaymiz.
There he is, Roy Jones, just right of centre, sitting next to his fellow AIBA ambassador. Saw Roy Jones in the UK in January in Chris Eubank Jr.'s corner. Might see him again fairly soon. Well, the first 2 rounds for me have gone the way of the fighter in white. Fighter from Uzbekistan who won when these two met in the World Championships. He's got good feet, Muradin Kujayev. He's got some good variety as well. Got caught with the left hand there though. Bauer just trying to lure Muradin Kujayev in there, I think, as he goes to the corner, just trying to sucker him in and see if he could get something done, because when he leads off, he's getting picked off a bit. I think he would prefer it if Muradin Kujayev just did try and put his foot to the floor and really put on a show here, that it might give him more of a chance. He's just being outdone in every department at the moment. He has been since the start of the fight. Referee having another quick word there. Well, the shoelace has come undone on that left boot there of Bekbauov. Bekbauov just trying to get on top of Muradin Kujayev towards the end of the round. He's looking a little bit tired though here, the Kazakh, I have to say, as he leans over the shoulder of his opponent. He's not the one who really wants to disengage there. He was just trying to nick a little bit of a breather as we head into the final few seconds of the 3rd round. I've now got Muradin Kujayev 3-0 up. Good left hand there from him. And if he can keep this up, then it'll be 3 wins in a row in the men's category for Uzbekistan.
bir donadan like bosib qo'yamiz. Kanalga obuna bo'lib qo'yamiz.
So another timeout called by the referee at the start of the round here. I think a bit too much Vaseline on the face or a bit too much water. I'm not quite sure which one it is. They're just toweling him down a little bit there. I think he's struggling a bit here, Bekbaouov. I think he's feeling the heat quite literally.
Do'stlar, like'larni ko'paytiramiz. Kanalga obuna bo'lishni
His way of fighting is it's a less energy efficient method than Muradin Kujayev's. I talked about this in the previous fight, and he's long and he's loose.
Telegram kanaliga obuna bo'lamiz. 22-iyul
and those straight shots particularly does take nothing out of him at all.
Birgalikda Telegram kanalda ko'rishingiz mumkin. YouTube'dan uzatish imkoniyati yo'q, chunki bloklaydi. Telegram kanalida jonli ko'rishingiz mumkin.
Lead hook there from Muradin Kujayev. Then really reaches for that left hand. He was short with it a couple of times there, and then the third time he hadn't really moved his feet.
Obuna tugmasini bosib qo'yamiz do'stlar. Sizlar kutgan janglar hammasi shu kanaldan uzatiladi.
Ended up on his opponent's shoulder, so he allowed his balance to come forward, which is not something that would usually be recommended, but having fallen short a couple of times and realised that Bekbaouov wasn't really going anywhere, decided to take a little bit of a risk.
MySport.uz Telegram kanalida 22-iyul kuni jonli efir Mahmud Murodovning jangi. Obuna bo'lishni esdan chiqmasin do'stlar. Telegram kanalimizdan jonli uzatamiz. YouTube'da imkoniyati yo'q, uzatishni bloklaydi. Hech qaysi kanal uzatib bera olmaydi sizlarga. YouTube'dan kim uzatsa 2 sekund ichida bloklaydi.
Landed the right hand there. Bekbaouov just got his feet closer.
Mehnatimiz uchun bir donadan like tugmasini bosib qo'yamiz do'stlar. Kanalga obuna bo'lish esdan chiqmasin. Sport motivator. Har doim sizlarga chiroyli janglarni, eng sara janglarni
So fifth and final round. And Dulet Bekbaouov of Kazakhstan needs a knockout here, really, a stoppage, if he's going to avenge that World Championship welterweight final defeat that he suffered at the hands of Muradin Kujayev back in May. That was a unanimous decision, and this is going to be the same. Something very unexpected happens in these final 2.5 minutes. Coming up after this, we go up to light heavyweight, and an absolute cracker between Arlen Lopez and Imam Katayev. They clashed at the Golden Belt, the World Tour in Marrakesh earlier in the year, and Katayev got the win. Katayev, a bronze medalist in Tokyo, where Lopez was, of course, a gold medalist, became a double Olympic gold medal winner and a two-weight Olympic champion after winning at middleweight, 75 kilos in 2016. So he has got all the credentials you could want. Then after that, it's Julio La Cruz, 5-time world champion at 2 different weights, and also a double Olympic champion at 2 different weights, light heavyweight and heavyweight, where he currently operates. Neither one of them, though, medalled at the recent World Championships, and it's the first time that that's happened.
Do'stlar, eslatib o'taman, ertaga Nursulton Ro'ziboyev ukasi Mashrabjon Ro'ziboyev braziliyalik raqibga qarshi oktagonga ko'tariladi. Shu kanaldan ko'rishingiz mumkin, jonli efiri. Obuna bo'lishni esdan chiqmasin.
13, 15, 17 and then 2021 where he pulled up the Olympic and World Championship double within the space of a couple of months. Muradin Kujayev is moving inevitably towards a comfortable win here. He's a good-looking fighter. He's very difficult to get hold of, particularly in that 3-round format, but over 5 rounds he's shown that he's got the durability to keep that energy level high. He did just eat a right hand there, though, and then kind of looking around in comedy fashion just after it landed. Trying to line up that left hand right to the very end there. Muradin Kujayev, there goes the belt. And that is a win for the Uzbek fighter. 5 rounds to 0 on my card, and that will make it 3 in a row.
Ladies and gentlemen, this highly anticipated rematch comes to a close here at your IBA Champions Night. After being 5 3-minute rounds in a men's light middleweight 71 kg matchup. However, before we go to the judges' scorecards, we'd like to kindly take a moment and invite a very special guest into the center of the ring for the awarding ceremony. Please put your hands together as we welcome the president of the Asian Boxing Confederation, all the way from Thailand, Mr. Pishai Shun Havashira. For our official awarding ceremony, we have with us in the center of the ring, the president of the ASBC, Mr. Pishai Shun Habashira. Joining Mr. Pishai in the ring, the official IBA Champions Night light middleweight title and the respective prize money of $10,000 for your winner and undisputed pound for pound United light middleweight champion. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecards, where all your judges have seen it the same way, ruling in favor of your winner by points, declared by unanimous decision, and still the reigning, undisputed IBA light middleweight champion of the world, he's